What's going on, my friends? It is Tuesday, May 21st, and I'm about to give you guys a Lake Fork rundown, public rundown. Lake level finally stabilized. Last week we had some rain again, never-ending rain. 403.51, which is about 6 inches over pool. They were dropping it through the weekend all the way up till yesterday, and they stabilized yesterday and today. 78 to 80 degrees, 0 to 1 clarity, kind of starting to settle. Unfortunately, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there's a threat, potential severe weather. Again, it seems like 4 days is all we get. 4 days and then more storms. 4 days, storms. So before we go too far, get you too excited, when soon as these gates get closed and this lake stabilizes, fishing actually kicks off. I fished this morning. It was pretty tough. I'm not going to lie. We fished very tough. However, yesterday, a friend of mine, live bait guide, I don't do live bait, but hey, it's not illegal, and so to each their own, just crushed it. 27 big fish. Crushed it. Today, they're crushing it right now. Offshore bite, deep bite. So just to give you an idea, 20 feet, 22 feet of water. So when you go out there, crankbaits and things like that, big jigs, Carolina rigs, big worms, find the right spot, find the right school. It is that time of year. Offshore fishing can be unruly awesome. You can really crush them on Lake Fork. Most of the time it's some kind of hump or structure, tree line, or just submerged trees themselves in deep water. Offshore, that's the key. There is a topwater bite a little bit in the mornings if it's not too windy. There's a reaction bait bite in the backwaters with frogs and swim jigs. You got to cover some water to find those areas. You can just flip a lot of the cover, flip a lot of the bushes. That's all about this lake being stable. Like I said, we struggled this morning. We were on the struggle bus this morning. Even though the lake was stable, I don't know, maybe I missed something, but we covered a lot of water, hit a lot of areas, and it was still tough. That's okay. That's part of fishing. It happens. But what you should expect here the next few weeks is hopefully no more rainstorms and simply some stable time on this lake. Even if it starts dropping slowly from usage, that's okay. And an offshore bite really starts to develop on Lake Fork. Before I go forward, I got some more information I want to share with you, some pretty cool information. I want to give, as usual, credit to the sponsors as well. Jihad Chevrolet, one of the best dealers around. Sulphur Springs is the closest Jihad Chevrolet dealer you can find. If you need just service on your vehicle, it doesn't have to be a Chevy vehicle. You need your oil change, you need some service or something, go see the guys at Jihad Chevrolet, Sulphur Springs. Texas Insider Fishing Report. We film this every single week, and there's a live in-studio filming, but they call us 6 Texas guides, 3 coastal guides, and 3 inter-coastal guides. We cover all of Texas, the lower fresh, middle fresh, upper fresh, and we cover all the coasts, lower coast, middle coast, upper coast of Texas. Awesome. Besides myself, 5 other really awesome, super talented, super good fishing guides. They give really good information about the entire state of Texas fishing. Check us out. Texas Insider Fishing Report. Again, it's filmed every week, once a week. We film a new show, airs on the weekends. You can find that on Bally Sports, which is kind of under a little predicament right now. You can always watch it on the YouTube channel, TIFR YouTube channel, but you can also find that on the I just had it here. I did. I don't know what I did with it. Had it saved somewhere. Maybe it's saved on my clipboard. Bally Sports is the main one. That's the one that I recorded on. Let's see my clipboard here. It's Bally Sports Southwest. My cell phone service here is so awful. Hang on, bear with me, guys. I just want to show you this. So Bally Sports Southwest and Space City Home Network, which is formerly the AT&T Sports Net. Okay, that's where you can see the show every week. There's a whole lot of other things going on here in Northeast Texas. We got the Skeeter event coming very soon. That is one of the biggest giveaways of the year. Skeeter has 2 days of fishing here where they give away a couple of Skeeter boats. I believe it's a couple of Skeeter boats. I know one at least. For the biggest over, I think they might give one away for the biggest. I think for the biggest under, I think they give away like a side by side. But all the raffles and all the products and rods and there's just so much to win, so much to give away. Check it out. The Skeeter event coming very soon. In fact, I think I can give you those dates. That Skeeter event is. Why do I not have that down either? Interesting. I think it's the 14th and 15th. Or 15th and 16th of June. Usually it might be even earlier. It might be the first weekend. It might be the 8th and 9th. But look that up as well. The Skeeter event, awesome times right here on Lake Fork. And I expect we're going to balance out, and this one's going to be a home run. There's going to be a lot of fish, a lot of big fish caught in this Skeeter event coming very soon. A little late behind in the cycle of all the bass. There's still some bass even trying to spawn a little bit. All that flooding for the last 8 weeks has really kind of held us back. We really should even be a little warmer than this. But this temperature right here tells me brim spawn. That's another secret. You can side scan, find the brim beds, and fish those brim beds accordingly and really clean up if you're timed right when the bass come raid those brim nests. That's a big, big, big deal on Fork anywhere right now. Even on Bodark or some of the other lakes, you can do that. Remember that we also give reports for other lakes. We give reports for Ray Hubbard. We give reports for O.H. Ivy, Bodark, Lake Lavon, Possum Kingdom, Tawakoni, Palestine, Athens, Lake Welsh, and more. Lake Hawkins. If you're interested in more information, more detailed information about Lake Fork, if you're interested in the fishery reports for those other lakes, I have 6 other guides that give me the reports every week for all these other lakes in Northeast Texas and Dallas area. But you got to subscribe to get that. I want you to look in the description below this video, click on members only, follow that process. It's real simple. There's a link, members only link, follow the process, subscribe to the private channel where you get so much more. All right. I am going to tell you guys a little bit more information now about some crappie fishing. Crappie fishing on Fork right now is actually really, really good. The crappie have finished spawning. They've moved offshore pretty much. And Jackie Wiggins, he says that the crappie fishing on Lake Fork has definitely moved into the steady summer patterns. We're still seeing great numbers of black crappie on laydowns in certain trees in 14 to 28 feet of water. You can also find them on boat docks and bridges over the next few months. He said we've seen lots of small white crappie on brush piles. Some of the bigger keepers just started showing up the last few days, and those will get better and better over the next few weeks as we get hot. If you're looking for the white crappie, fish the brush piles in 14 to 22 feet for the best fish. And some of the summertime trees are also holding some crappie, and that'll just get better and better over the next few weeks as well. Minnows always your favorites to get you a quick limit with minnows. Some guys really like to earn it more, and they run the hand-tied jigs. Jackie says the neutral colors right now are your best bet. If you're interested in catfish, Jackie does do that too. He says the channel catfishing is excellent as always. If you'll bait a hole with some sour maize or the cattle cubes, bait it 18 to 25 feet close to a creek channel, come back the next day, you won't believe. All you need is just a little small treble hook and some tub bait, cheap tub bait, or some cut meat, some kind. You'll clean up those catfish, all right? Really appreciate you guys watching. I'm Mike McFarland, the Lake Fork Guide, giving you a public rundown.